from 8 various perspectives, as well as an invisible hood view that projects an image of the engine onto the screen, similar to what Land Rovers do. Nissan claims that this helps with curb avoidance and car wash placement, but all of this seems excessive for a car like the Qashqai, even if it does prevent a few dents in the alloy wheels. T-junction vision, which employs a camera on the Qashqai's nose to assist you spot incoming traffic when you're driving out of a blind intersection, may be more useful. With a 12.3 touchscreen as standard, the 2026 Nissan Qashqai is now available for just over £30,000. Higher-end Ascenta premium automobiles have wireless connectivity, whereas lower-grade cars only have wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and lack the Google-powered infotainment functions. They also don't have the body-colored outside trim, which takes a big chunk out of the Qashqai's appeal. This justifies spending an extra £2,000 on an N-connected trim upgrade. The exterior trim is only partially body-colored, but you still get ambient lighting, an enhanced around-view monitor system, and a wireless charging pad. If you would like complete body painting on the lower bumpers, an N-design with 20-inch wheels and LED lighting is available for an additional £2,500. The Tecna models provide much more amenities than the N-design for the same price, including a head-up display and all of the ProPilot driver assistance capabilities. Nonetheless, a few stylistic elements are absent. With its Bose audio system and massaging leather seats, the Tecna epitomizes midsize SUV luxury. Regretfully, we believe that the £4,000 price difference over a Tecna is excessive. N-Connecta is a decent substitute if you don't really want the N-design's more distinctive appearance to stand out. The main technological accomplishment is the incorporation of Google's own infotainment systems. All models save the base model come with Google Maps navigation, which is excellent, especially if you use an Android device and are accustomed to the UI. You may also use your Google account to log into your car and add extra details, such your favorite spots. Moreover, you may use the Hey Google voice assistant to prevent using your phone while operating a motor vehicle. Unless you choose the Qashqai models, which are limited to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. 2026 Nissan Qashqai specs. 2026 Nissan Qashqai specs. Engine and performance. For instance, criticism has been leveled at the second-generation Nissan Qashqai, which will go on sale in 2026, for providing a drab driving experience. In response, Nissan developed many dynamic changes for the Mk3 model, including a 60 kg weight reduction and a 48% stronger core construction. Despite these modifications and a revised steering setup, the Qashqai is not much more fun to drive than comparable vehicles in its class. Nevertheless, its opulent and cozy driving experience will bring in more customers. Most Qashqai vehicles have torsion beam rear suspension, however top-spec models with 20-inch alloy wheels have a more modern multi-link setup. Overall, the Qashqai rides fairly nicely, despite the little bouncing it experiences when it encounters small bumps in our basic setup. Furthermore, selecting these more attractive versions doesn't need making too big of a comfort compromise thanks to the two zero-wheeled variants with multi-link suspension. Your body will roll when you apply pressure, but it will do it gently and deliberately. The light, unfeeling steering makes the car look more agile when making quick direction changes unless you select for the Sport option, which adds some more weight. When we put the Nissan Qashqai through its paces with the Skoda Karak and Vauxhall Grandland, we discovered that the Nissan handled potholes and bumps better than the Vauxhall. Excellent sight was also made possible by the driving attitude. Overall, driving a Qashqai is enjoyable because to its laid-back attitude. To increase efficiency, a tiny electric motor is added to the standard 1.3-liter mild hybrid engine. It isn't able to turn the wheels on its own using electric power, unlike the majority of mild hybrid systems. A lithium-ion battery powers the e-motor by storing the energy produced by regenerative braking. This engine has two power outputs, 156 and 138 horsepower. A 6-speed manual or a CVT automatic transmission are the options. We believe the manual is a superior option since it feels more opulent and costs around £1,600 less than the CVT. Though all of these engines are extremely polished and provide pleasing noises at higher RPMs, none of them makes the Qashqai especially speedy to look at. Although the wind picks more speed as you go faster, Qashqai's interior is often peaceful. 2026 Nissan Qashqai specs. 2026 Nissan Qashqai fuel economy. The 1.3-liter mild hybrid petrol engine of the 2026 Nissan Qashqai has a potential output of 138 or 156 horsepower. On the WLTP combined cycle, the less powerful engine achieves up to 44.8 mpg and emits 142 grams of CO2 per kilometer. Fuel efficiency is still rather decent even with the 156 horsepower model. However, when four-wheel drive is installed, fuel efficiency decreases to 40 mpg and CO2 emissions increase to 157 g/km. Every model has stop/start technology and eco driving mode to help with fuel efficiency. In contrast to competing cars such as the Hyundai Tucson, Kia Sportage, and Vauxhall Grandland, the Qashqai lacks plug-in hybrid technology. The e-Power is positioned by the firm between a modest hybrid and an all-electric vehicle. Since the Qashqai e-Power's gasoline engine is solely used to charge a 2.1 kWh battery, which powers the electric motor driving the front wheels, the vehicle is effectively a range-extending hybrid. Based on the WLTP test, this corresponds to up to 53.3 mpg and CO2 emissions of 119 g/km. Interestingly, on our first drive of the e-Power model, we only managed 44 mpg, which is amazing given that the more electric engine ought to have done better in a densely populated urban location. It was only while we were out of town that the mileage climbed to about 47 mpg. We recently drove an e-Power vehicle with 2 zero wheels and got an average of roughly 39 mpg on a trip across the hills and mostly winding roads of Portugal. In a mild hybrid with 156 horsepower and a manual transmission, we got 37 mpg. 2026 Nissan Qashqai specs. 2026 Nissan Qashqai safety features. The 2026 Nissan Qashqai placed a relatively low 42nd out of 50 automobiles in the Driver Power Customer Satisfaction Survey conducted in 2024. This places it behind the Ford Kuga, 37th, Skoda Karoq, 19th, and Kia Sportage, 11th, but above the Volkswagen Tiguan, 45th. More good news for Nissan. In our 2023 Driver Power Manufacturer Rankings, it came in at number 19 out of 32 vehicle brands. In our 2024 poll, it came in at number 15 out of 32 manufacturers. The firm received praise for its kid-friendly features, but criticism was leveled at its general design and road mobility. The Qashqai's 5-star safety rating from industry group Euro NCAP in 2021 will especially excite families. The safety of adults and children is scored at 91%, while the remarkable 95% of votes go to safety assist systems. The extensive Nissan standard kit comes with a number of intelligent mobility technologies, such as an intelligent cruise control system that keeps a safe distance between you and the car in front, a rear cross-traffic system that helps you reverse, traffic sign recognition that tells you the speed limit, and a high beam assist function that turns on the main beam automatically when there isn't any oncoming traffic to divert your attention. A number of these technologies are included in the comprehensive Nissan standard kit. Many drivers will be disappointed to learn that the Qashqai's safety aid features, including as the speed limit and lane departure warning system, now resume whenever the car is started in order to comply with EU legislation and placate the Euro NCAP crash testing organization. To solve this problem, Nissan created a new feature called Driver Assist Custom Mode, which lets you customize the settings for these assistance systems and activate them with a simple touch of a button on the steering wheel. Autonomous emergency braking, AEB, front and rear. Curtain, front and side airbags. Blind spot warning. Rear cross traffic alert. Lane departure warning. High beam assist. Traffic sign recognition. 2026 Nissan Qashqai release date and price. The 2024 Qashqai's price increased by £4,000 to just over £31,000 as a result of the midlife redesign and the removal of the preceding Visa trim level. The most costly Tecna and vehicle available, powered by e-Power, is priced at £43,000. However, Nissan's affordable financing options might convince consumers to choose it over other midsize SUV models.